Welcome back to another video today, guys. And today I have my predictions for Week 8 of college football. I said last week was a crazy week of college football, and it was. It lived up to the hype. But this week is another crazy week. May not be as good as last week, but still a crazy week of college football nonetheless. And I'll get right into it in a moment. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you clicked on this video, I'm going to assume you love college football. So do I. I talk about it all the time. If you love college football, you'll love my videos. So please subscribe. But let's get into it. We're gonna take a look at how I've done. Oh no. Oh no. This is terrible. I claim to know ball. I've been covering college football for years. I've been watching for years. I've been covering on this YouTube channel for years. And I mean, it just shows you this is the most unpredictable sport ever. Overall, I went 7 of 8. 7 of 8 overall. And versus the spread, I went an abysmal 1 of 14. 1 of 14. My only prediction I got right was Kentucky beating Miss State. 1 of 14. Oh my gosh. I just terrible. Just terrible. I mean, I just couldn't get anything going. And that might hurt my reputation a bit. But on the season total, I am 46 of 20 overall, good for a 70% correct prediction rate. And versus the spread, I am 23 of 43 for a 35% correct prediction rate. That's terrible. I want to get those numbers up, but I want to at least get it to over 50 by the end of the season. But with how bad I'm doing, I don't know if that's possible. But let's hope. Okay. Let's get into my predictions for Week 8. Hopefully they are a lot better. Top 5 teams. Number 5, Clemson. I'll save them for later. They're the game of the week this week, actually. Number 4, Michigan. They are on a bye, so I'm not covering them. Number 3, Tennessee. Their first appearance in the top 5. They are playing UT Martin. Obviously, this game will be at Tennessee. And as of right now, I was writing down the spreads for all these games. I don't know what the spread is on the Tennessee game. They didn't list it on ESPN where I was reading. So I'll stick to it. I'll obviously see the spread before the end of the week, and I'll stick to it. Whatever spread is, the spread by Friday, which is when you're most likely seeing this video. But I'm predicting 49-10, a 39-point victory for the Tennessee Volunteers. Obviously coming off a huge win versus Alabama. But I don't think they'll struggle with UT Martin at all. Give me a big win for Tennessee. Then, number 2, Ohio State is hosting the Iowa Hawkeyes. Ohio State, obviously with a prolific offense led by C.J. Stroud, with guys like Trayvon Henderson, Marvin Harrison Jr., Jackson Smith-Njigba, Vikan Akinderson, I can't remember his name, but a crazy offense. But Iowa has one of the top-ranked defenses in the country. But I think Ohio State's offense will simply be too much. And Iowa's offense has been terrible, just absolutely terrible this season. I don't think they've put up over 20 in a game this season. Don't quote me on that, but they've struggled to score points. And versus a good Ohio State defense, oh no. Give me 38-3. The spread on this game is 29 in favor of Ohio State. Give me 38-3. Ohio State wins by 35 and covers the spread. And then number 1 Georgia is on a bye, so I can't predict them. Here's some random games. Minnesota at number 16, Penn State. Penn State favored by 4.5. Minnesota took their second fatal loss last week to Illinois. Penn State took a big loss last week to Michigan. So one of these teams has to bounce back, and I think it'll be the Nittany Lions at Penn State, one of the most dangerous atmosphere in all of college football. Give me the Penn State Nittany Lions. 28-21. Penn State wins by 7 and barely covers the spread. Then, number 7, Ole Miss at LSU. Ole Miss, only a 1.5-point favorite. Ole Miss undefeated this season. LSU's been struggling. LSU got blown out by Tennessee. They got beat by Florida State. They almost lost to Auburn, but they came back to win that game. LSU's not looked great this season, and Ole Miss is undefeated. But like I said, this is the most unpredictable sport on the planet, so expect the unexpected. Give me the LSU Tigers in an upset. I went back and forth on this game. Is Ole Miss gonna stay undefeated? Can LSU upset them at home? And I went back and forth, and something in my gut, even though I hate LSU, something in my gut just told me to pick the Tigers. Give me 42-38. LSU wins in an upset. Here's our ranked versus ranked matchups, of which we have 5 of them. Another great week. Last week we had 6. Most weeks we only have 2 or 3. But here, first game, number 24, Mississippi State at number 6, Alabama. Roll Tide, roll. It is very weird to say that with Alabama being outside the top 5, but still make a prediction video. I'll always make a prediction video for my Alabama team. Alabama, 21.5 point favorite over Mississippi State. But don't overlook Mississippi State. They're ranked top 25 for a reason. Will Rogers and that Mike Leach offense is doing great. They're putting up huge numbers. And Mississippi State has a scary, scary offense. And versus an Alabama defense that has looked vulnerable this season, that can be a scary matchup. But I think Alabama comes out and Alabama plays angry. Give me the Tide, 42-17. The Tide make a bit of a statement. They win by 25. Bama wins and covers and finally gets back in the win column. Roll Tide, roll. Another ranked versus ranked game. Number 20, Texas Longhorns at 11, Oklahoma State. This is tough. Because Oklahoma State, I'm high on them. I like Mike Gundy. I like Spencer Sanders. And I like that Oklahoma State team. The Cowboys are impressive to me. But the number 20 Texas Longhorns, man, with Quinn Ewers at quarterback. Texas with Quinn Ewers is a top 10 team. And I'll swear by that. Their 2 losses came, a very close loss to Alabama. And then a close loss to Texas Tech when they had Hudson Card at quarterback. But I'm telling you, man, Quinn Ewers, under center for Texas. Texas is scary. And even though it's at Oklahoma State, I like Oklahoma State. I gotta pick Texas. With Sarkisian calling the plays, Quinn Ewers under center, with Bijan Robinson and Xavier Worthy, I gotta pick the Longhorns. Give me Texas 45-35. Texas wins by 10 and covers the spread. Then, number 17, Kansas State at number 8, TCU. 2 teams that still have a chance to make the college football playoff aren't eliminated yet. TCU, only a 5-point favorite at home. And something's telling me to pick Kansas State. I'm not going to lie to you. Adrian Martinez is playing great. Kansas State beat Oklahoma when Oklahoma still had aspirations. And I didn't respect TCU coming into the year. But I've been wrong. I thought TCU was going to lose to Kansas. I was wrong. I thought TCU was going to lose to Oklahoma State. I was wrong. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So I'm not going to make that same mistake again. Give me TCU 38-27. TCU wins by 11 over Kansas State. TCU wins and covers the spread. Then I have number 9 UCLA at number 10 Oregon. Now UCLA, haven't been too high on them this year, but Dorian Thompson-Robinson is playing really good under Chip Kelly. But Oregon's playing good too. I mean, obviously they got blown out by Georgia week 1. It didn't look pretty at all, 49-3. But they haven't lost a game since. Oregon at home is a 6-point favorite. I mean, I don't know. This is big for the Pac-12 and their playoff chances. Give me the Oregon Ducks. As much as I don't want to, as much as I hate Bo Nix, I think Dan Lanning will get it done. Give me Oregon 41-38. Oregon wins but does not cover. And then for the game of the week, I have number 14 Syracuse at 5 Clemson. Clemson, undefeated. Syracuse, undefeated. Both undefeated teams in the ACC. Ooh. Like I said, Clemson, 12.5-point favorite at Clemson. I think Clemson will make a statement win. I know this might not be a popular pick. I know a lot of people are picking Syracuse, and it seems like Clemson will just drop a game this season. They've lost to Syracuse before, but something's telling me not to do it. It's the same thing with TCU. I've picked against Clemson in 3 of the 4 past weeks, I believe. I picked against them when they played Wake Forest. I picked against them when they played NC State. And I picked against them last week when they played Florida State. And I'm not making that same mistake again. Even if they don't win, I just can't make that same mistake again. Give me Clemson to win and cover and make a statement. Clemson wins 35-17. Another great weekend of college football is among us. Week 8 of college football. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think is the game of the week? How do you think it's going to affect the playoff chances? Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I stupid? Am I a genius? Let me know. But thank you for watching. Peace out.